Welcome back to the workshop. So I'm here in my workshop, my underground dungeon as I call it, and the place is in a state of flux, let's put it that way. I got a bunch of things going on. I've had a whole bunch of different things work-wise going on, finally. I mean, basically 3 months of just a little bit of work coming in here and there, and now all of a sudden I've got just an absolute ton of work. One of the problems I have though right now is the air conditioner that was in here died, and I took an air conditioner out of an apartment, an older air conditioner that was working fine, and replaced it with a new one, and I got that older air conditioner. I want to install it here. The thing is, I don't want to just drop it where it was, because where it was kind of at the other end of the shop. Here, I'll show you. Let's take a look here. So here I am in my workshop. And the workshop is, what is it, 7.1 meters by 4.3 meters. So that's 14 feet by wide by 23 feet long. So I'm at the one end, and as you can see, there's a shelf here, and there's like a beam, big concrete, massive beam here. And the air conditioner, you can see it sitting up over there on the other side there, used to live in there because the hole where it goes to, the hoses goes out over there in the corner. Now, I had an air conditioner there for years. It worked, but it didn't work great. And especially in the wintertime, actually, I would try to heat this little workshop down. It didn't need a lot of heat, but it needed some. And this area over here would get warm, but this area over here wouldn't get warm. It was really a drag. So what I want to do is I want to take the air conditioner, and I planned it this way all the way from the beginning, back in the day. Oh, I don't know if I can get to see up there, but up there, I think you can just see it right, oh, I can't get my finger up there. Try that again. Up there, right down there it is, right there, there's a hole through the beam. There's actually another hole there. But that it was designed to run the air conditioning line through. So what I have to do is I have to extend my lines, which end up in there somewhere. And I got to extend them over into here. Now, pulling the lines through is almost impossible because where they go in through the wall is up over and behind all this crap, and it's like impossible. So what I have to do is I have to extend the lines. And then I'm going to bring the lines over here. And I'm going to put the air conditioner right there where that shelf is. Of course, that's a bit of a problem, isn't it? So I ended up losing part of my shelf here. And I'm going to put these boxes here, are going to go on top over there where the air conditioner was. But I can't lose everything here because this spot for the shelf is also suspension for all my clamp rack and all this other stuff. So it's a bit complicated. The thing I can do is I'm going to get rid of this because I never use it. And yeah, I got a fair bit of work to do here. But as usual, you know, it's just going to make it better. Having the air conditioner mounted on this beam in the middle of the shop is so much better. And to get rid of the water, you can see over here I've got this pipe on the wall. And that goes all the way down over here to this jug that I have here. This is because there's no water down here. And then that drains into the sink, which goes into a sump, which is under there, which gets pumped up over there and goes all over there and out that pipe there. Yeah, like you really need to know that. Anyways, yeah, so I got to do this. So how I'm going to do this is, because I don't have the swaging tool and the proper setup to solder it all. So how I'm going to do this is I'm going to use some flare connections, I think they're called. Now I'm just going to open these up here, and I'll set the camera down and show you what I mean. Hang on. Okay, so these are called flare unions, and basically, you know, you flare the end of the copper line. One end goes on there, the other end goes on there, and it's a compression thing. If I was set up to solder them, which I will be eventually, it's better because these do leak. I mean, you put the eye lock on them and you do your best job and make sure they're good and tight, but generally, over time, they will leak. But for right now, it's going to be a solution. So I'm going to use these flare unions. It's kind of a simple thing. They're not cheap. They're fairly expensive, but it's something that I usually have in my kit just in case you kink a line or something and you're doing an installation. You can just quickly extend it. Saying the workshop is a real mess. I mean, it's pretty bad. I've been a bit busy, like I said, lately, and I've had a bunch of things kind of pile up on me here, and I've just, you know, it's a small workshop, doesn't take much to mess it up. One of the biggest problems I had was this cabinet right here, which is kind of my tool wall cabinet. And inside here there was this pile of stuff. There was books and videotapes and technology and all kinds of stuff. And it was just every time I opened the door, stuff would just like fall out. So I had some extra boards laying around. So I made up these kind of cubbies and some things there to put folders and files and like, what can you say, manuals for tools and stuff in there. And so now I have to take all of the stuff that's here, all of this stuff here, and there's more over here. And then I got to sort through it and figure out what I'm going to keep and what I'm going to throw out and get all that stuff into there. And then I got to take all that stuff out of there and put some of it over there and extend the lines with the air conditioner. Yeah, I got a bit of work ahead of me. So anyways, that's it. I'm going to just make this just a quick little vlog today. I haven't put up a video for a while because it's been great. I'm not complaining. I'm really happy. But like I said, I basically haven't had very much work at all, here and there, hit and miss, for the last 3 months, like I imagine a lot of people out there. But in the last little while, I've installed five air conditioners in the last 10 days. And some of them were pretty extensive, pretty big installs. Yeah, 6 if you count that rooftop one. That was a big install. And that just keeps me busy. And I've got some other potential clients on the way with more videos coming. And I'm quite pleased about all that. So I'm going to just quickly throw this up as kind of a vlog. We're going to call it a June vlog. But I will be videotaping doing all this stuff with the air conditioner stuff. I don't know if that's interesting to you guys or not. I have no idea. The mini split thing has been the thing here forever, and I know it's becoming a thing in the States now and Canada and that. So the mini splits are great. They're really not that hard to install, and there's just got a few things you got to do right. And boy, they work great. And you can talk about zoning your house or whatever. You can decide that you need one in one room, and that's it. You just put it in that room. Or like workshops. Oh boy, I see a lot of people putting those, I can't remember what the name brand is, Mr. Cool or something. A lot of YouTube content creators get those kits and they put them in themselves. They're not hard to put in. They're fairly easy to put in. And they're a great business for me. I try to provide a really good service for people, and they seem to like it because I'm busy. And it's one of the things you can add to your repertoire of, I spent... I'm gonna spend $1,200 on tools, but I bought really good quality tools. I could have bought a lot cheaper tools, but that's including a vacuum pump and the vacuum gauges and all the other bits and pieces and everything else. Maybe $1,200 on tools. So you do 3 or 4 jobs, and your labor basically pays for that. And then you got that kit and you're set up. And even if I only install air conditioners like 6 months of the year, because this time of year here in Tokyo, let me tell you, you phone a company and say, hey, I want an air conditioner installed, and man, you're going to wait a week or two because it's gotten hot and everybody's air conditioners are breaking. They're old air conditioners that were fine, and now it's hot weather and you turn them on and it breaks and they need an air conditioner. So, last year we had one break in our building, a big one that I couldn't do myself, and I think it was close to a month. I think it was like 28 days from the time we purchased it and said, please come and install it, till the guys actually had the time to come and install it. So I'm kind of picking up the slack, And I've been talking too much. Anyways, I just want to say to everybody, I hope you're all doing well. I hope this coronavirus thing is on the way out and we all get back to work and we can all, start making our rounds again and getting out and seeing people. And, still, if you're on a busy place or in a train like I am here in Tokyo, wear your mask, wash your hands. It's good advice just in general, isn't it? I think, anyways. Okay, everybody take care, and we'll see you again soon. Bye-bye.